Hello, my name is Peter Cinnamon. I'm here for Chordblossom.com. I'm currently in Manchester and I am with the band who's supporting Gian Fiasco here on the UK tour. I'm with Belfast's own More Than Conquerors.
Hello.
What's up? How's it going?
How's the tour been going? You started a few days ago. I know you started playing a few UK dates.
Yeah.
Good.
Really good. Like
Yeah, really
better
good.
than we thought it was gonna be. Normally you play shows and whatever happens, people come, people don't. You kind of take it as it goes. And we've done a few, so we're kind of used to it. And then this one just ended up being really overly nice.
Yeah.
So far, anyway. Still more to go, but it's really nice so far.
This is like the second time you've been on tour. You were down before the end of the new year there.
November.
We did a tour with Fighting with Fire, and then we did that one on our own. That was a real test of like how we survive and if we liked it or if it was like enjoyable or whatever.
I hated everyone by the end of it. They want to see
Yeah,
me
after
again.
a month, you just like turn around being like, still in the car with your face beside me. And I got home and I went straight home and left you guys as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know.
And all I wanted to do was eat toast and drink tea.
He called me at night though and was like, what are you doing today?
Yeah, after one day I was like, let's go back out again. I'm bored. I'm bored of being home.
You've played quite a few places in the UK, bar Belfast of course. Have you got any city that you like the most, that you prefer?
Glasgow.
Yeah, Glasgow is like...
Always.
Glasgow's kind of taking names right now with music.
Yeah, there's no Scottish people in Glasgow. It's all Northern Irish people.
Yeah.
I was thinking that because like other bands, and you ask them, they go Glasgow. That's the place.
But it seems like everyone who loves Belfast music moves to Glasgow.
Yeah.
And come down like to your show wearing another local Belfast band's t-shirt, and like it seems to go that way quite a lot. But Glasgow's just, we have friends there, and their music scene is like getting even better than I think it's been than well I know that it's been anyway. Got like new bands coming out. That band's So Many Animal Calls.
So Many
really
Animal
young
Calls,
band.
yeah.
Everyone should check them out. They're great, and we went to see them play before we played, and they were just when you see a band for the first time, you're like, this is exciting, something really new and fresh. There's a wee space that they can fill. I felt like that. I got really excited playing after. I was like, yes, let's go and play the show.
So let's talk about some of your releases. First, you sort of got your first EP out quite early, self-titled, and then last year you had Boots and Bones out.
Yep,
another
that's the
EP. How do you feel the sound sort of changed? Do you feel you're a different band since then?
Yeah, definitely. The first one was really like poppy, kind of. I don't know, how would you describe it?
Yeah, like
Poppy, edgy, kind of.
ooh. It was like I'd never been good at when people ask what kind of band are you in. That's like some people say I'm just like it's like a something that's like something else. And I don't know what to do. But that one was essentially pop indie rock. That first one, it was just like tunes that were a bit catchy, and we didn't intend on that.
No.
It just happened.
And then the next one, Boots and Bones, is a lot like heavier and a lot darker, which again we didn't intend on when we were writing it, but it just kind of came out that way. Which I like that kind of music more. I like heavier music and stuff. And the album, like the songs we're doing now, we play some of them live, and they're like even heavier.
Yeah, like listen, I've just finished the show there, and listen to the songs like "Go On Get Out." It's like this is not as heavy as I remember being live.
Yeah.
So it's almost like that sort of direction. So you've been tour before tour now, and you've released the EP.
Yeah.
Are we expecting something else, or what's sort of the next?
Yeah, definitely. We've been working. How
It's not actually. It's actually not been that long. We
couple of weeks.
Started the album like a week before we left.
Yeah, it was a week. Yeah,
it was.
I did all my drum takes for the album in one day because it was just like we practiced so much because we just wanted to go in. It's never nice going into the studio and being like trying to work bits out. We had a few bits of that, but for the most part we knew the songs. I was straight in and I practiced with click, so it wasn't like anything was different there. And it's almost nice that way because when you start taking a long time, it starts to feel like you got to do it better and better every time, and you start to worry. And then after like 4 or 5 takes, if you haven't got it, you get really annoyed with yourself. But that's not finished yet.
It's not. We have I have vocals to do when I go back. And
then everything any funny
guitar.
bits you want to add in.
Yeah. So we have no idea when it's going to be out. Obviously we want.
We'd hope September.
Yeah, we'd like that to be, but like that things change, you know.
Is it mostly written?
It's all done, like the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could play the songs live now for the most part. They're all done. That tends to be the way we do it. Just go in, have the songs. Also means that whenever you go out, if you want to tour them, you don't have to try and relearn them and do tour rehearsals and stuff because you kind of already know them. But we're planning on going away again, so we don't really have to kind of fit it in when we can, you know.
Is it going to be kind of like Boots and Bones, or is it going to be another swerve?
It's more of like
It definitely hasn't swerved anywhere else at all.
It's not too too much of a jump from Boots and Bones. It's heavier. There's more riffs. But yeah,
It's just a bit beefier, really.
yeah, it does. It's similar to Boots and Bones.
I feel like it's trashier as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I think it's quite. I think you might have covered this before, but of course you're not the only More Than Conquerors in this
No.
world.
Yes.
And I want to know what have you gotten over this yet, or do you still?
People still to this day are like, oh.
I found this other band in your name. We're like, yep, we know that. We found that.
Before going, like, does anybody know? This is More Than Conquerors from Northern Ireland, but there's the other More Than Conquerors is
The death metal band?
the death metal.
Actually,
band.
sorry, the Christian death metal band.
There's like 3 Christian death metal bands called More Than Conquerors.
It's because it's a biblical term, More Than
Yeah.
Conquerors. So when it's like, but it sounds kind of like metal. So like, what can be called More Than Conquerors? It's still Christian, but it sounds heavy.
Yeah, we had like a big thing with MySpace back then when MySpace was big, right? It's like because that was the one place that everyone went to listen to our music, and everyone was like, "Oh, we can't find you on Google." And I was like, "Oh, right." So it was like we were More Than Conquerors NI, and the other band were More Than Conquerors, and I remember like we asking them, like emailing them, and we were just like
Emailed them so many times
Yeah,
because their band have finished.
they
Their band split up.
Oh, they're gone now.
they're split up, yeah.
Oh.
And we were like, "Can we please have the MySpace address, or even just like for you to delete it? That would be great." And they're like, "We don't know the address. We all fell out, and some guy has it." And I was like,
Then they following. We're like, well, can we get his email? And I think they were just in their heads put it like, doesn't bother us.
The guy, if he ever watches this, they'll be totally cool. But he's called Zebulon Nine Fingers on Facebook. And
That's not his name though.
He's a drummer though, I'm guessing. Yeah.
He's a drummer. Oh no, I don't even.
Imagine if his name was second name. If your second name was Nine Fingers.
Well, his first name's Zebulon. That's what I'm saying.
No, but Zebulon is like you might have crazy parents that choose that.
Yeah.
Like parents that took a lot of acid. They thought Zebulon, man.
Zebulon.
But
Sorry.
if he sees this, that'll be just
What was the
don't
question?
slag him off.
What was the question again?
I was just sort of more, have you had any issues? Like,
Oh,
people
yeah,
going,
yeah.
I love this song you wrote about Genesis or something.
No, about Genesis. No, we haven't actually. If people want to find us, they'll find us. They'll find the right one.
They're easier to find now as well because
Yeah.
after doing a bit, it's just you can click on.
Someone actually we were playing somewhere, or was in an interview or something, and someone put a picture of the other More Than Conquerors where they had like bandanas on and shorts.
Oh.
And so I was like, that's not us.
I love Chris's new haircut.
It's so good. Like a real
Tattoo on
time.
my face and all.
I don't think it's that relevant anyway. Like
No.
your name is your name, and sometimes a name you might think that's a funny name, but if I hear a ridiculous name and I still like the band,
Yeah.
Biffy Clyro, what is that name? But it's become irrelevant at this point.
Cliffy Biro, it's Cliff Richard's Biro.
Yeah, well, I heard that, but I think that's crap.
I think it's
Dunno.
totally
I
true.
have to Google it.
So you won't be like having a lawsuit that you have to change yourself to
No.
If
no,
there is, we'll just change your name. Like,
put a Z on the end instead of an S.
More-
Conquerors.
A question I like about your music style for you guys, like we talk about how heavy you're getting, but any videos I've seen where it's sort of lighter and softer and stuff, it like excels as well. Like, do you think, is there sort of split in the band of this? I think only band I can remember you can really pull that off is be Mojo Fury. They can kind of do that quite well.
Would you free do that stuff really
the
well?
acoustic stuff, you mean? Yeah, well, like me and Jamie, we like play acoustic guitars, and like I write most of our songs on acoustic guitar, and we like that kind of music too. So I think it's a good thing for a band to do. Like if you can play live like a really heavy rock show and like still be able to bring out an acoustic guitar and still sound good.
Just imagine how embarrassing it would be if like you were nailing all these shows and then someone was like, "Can you come back and play my party?" and you came back and you were horrible. And I just think like if you're a band, you need to be, without sounding like a complete douche, a musician as well.
Yeah.
You're like, you don't be like, I'm a musician, but I mean, it's nice to know that if you have to, you can, because you're doing radio session stuff and you're playing places, and it's just like it's nice to test yourself to make sure you can have like another alternative.
And we've always like, as you know, like the Crooked World and Hunting for the Whale, like those are kind of things that we just threw in there, like not to be like, ooh, we're gonna put in a slower song, it's because we actually enjoy that kind of music, and we enjoyed writing those songs. And it's the same, the album has an acoustic track, and I could say it's
I'm so excited about that track.
one of my favorite tracks that we've ever written. And
We actually tested it the other night in,
it was
up
great.
in the Highlands, and it's just me and him singing and him playing guitar, and it was really, really enjoyable. I think sometimes like Hunting for the Whale originally was really different than the way it sounds.
It was a country song.
It was like really country, and that was how it was written. I don't know why it was.
I have no idea.
And then after that, we kept on taking bits out, and then
Putting loads of
Thomas
synths
and
in.
Danny started putting synths in, and like originally it would have been like synths, no thanks.
Yeah.
But I ended up, I think a lot of those things, I think sometimes people think we did it deliberately, when really it was just like somebody play with something, and then it became like we never deliberately thought, right, let's write this kind of song.
Yeah.
It just, you're lucky enough if you get any decent ideas. You're still like, we've got an album to write. So anyone got anything?
I was freaking like, because we had for the album like we hadn't had like hardly any songs written. We had like 4 maybe, and in the space of like
we kept on thinking there was more, and going over and going,
no,
that's only 4.
No, it was only 4. And like we were just like, because we wanted to obviously get the recording started, and we were just like, we have to write songs, and it freaked me out. But like when
that put pressure on there.
When I stopped worrying about it, then it all came out.
I see. I was like, Chris, rule number 1: put down the electric, pick the acoustic up again, and just enjoy it. This was actually one of the most enjoyable songwriting experiences for me.
Definitely.
We had songs that we like finished playing, and I'd just be like,
yes,
yeah. I'll not name names. Should I name names?
Go, do it.
Well, can I name one name?
yeah,
Triantlers.
yeah.
It's coming out, a song called Triantlers on the album. And whenever we had that riff from
I
ages
wrote
ago.
it like a year and a half ago, and we could never.
It felt too
finish
dirty then as well. Back then, we were doing these like, go on, get up for filth, and there's this big filthy riff, and I was like, that's I don't know.
I thought you were going to give away the riff there.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
But whenever we finished, like the first time we finished it completely and played it, we finished it just like, yes! Just throwing my sticks across the room because I was so excited about it. So I can't wait to get to play that live all the time.
I'm always thinking, like, you're a band who obviously seems to be, like, kind of keen to musicianship, and it's a bit of an issue sort of a while ago back, but with sort of the Northern Ireland Music Awards, there was a bit of talk about how it shouldn't be done by, like, the OES Centre and stuff. It should be done by the fans and Northern Irish Music. Like, where do you think, if they do continue next year, where do you think the Northern Irish Music Awards where do you think they should be played, or how do you
I don't know.
I don't think they should even be a thing, to be honest.
We weren't even in the country. We were on tour, then and like
we missed the whole of Belfast Music Week. Actually.
Yeah, we did. I don't really like award ceremonies. Like, I'd love to get one. That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
But there's so many good bands there that are being missed, and the bands that won, like, I love them all. You know what I mean? And then there's some bands that did get missed from it. So it's kind of like, I don't really want it to happen. I want everyone to be able to, like, I don't know, give everyone.
We actually talked about this. We said it created like unnecessary competition.
Yeah, because in Belfast there's no, not that I know of anyway, there's no competition between the bands, which is amazing, which is why it's so good.
So it makes it so much easier as well, because every band just wants to help each other out for the most part. Man, it's a very small few. Like everyone just wants to help each other.
But like I have not much to say about it.
Yeah, I'm not like. Cara was like up in arms about it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just wondering what to say about it.
We talked to him about it.
People have different opinions, and that's how it goes.
I just I'm not really fussed on it. Like, if I was invited to go and there was some free beer, I would probably go. But if I had to I don't know. I also don't like the idea of if we're never going to, but if we won one, I'd probably feel like they actually could have won that. Like,
yeah,
I feel
totally.
like it's maybe that's obviously we're biased because it's our band, but I'm just like,
what is that movie where they cut the trophy in loads of different bits and
oh no, it's Mean Girls.
Is that what it is?
The crown, it's a bit for you.
Yeah.
And you, because you
That's what I
look
would do.
amazing. you look beautiful tonight. Go around, everybody. Breaking it. You're so gorgeous. You're wonderful. No, I just think if we won, I'd be like,
I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You have to thank your manager and your family and stuff. I'm like, I would make a speech as well.
pretending really nervous and shake. I'd like to thank my mummy and daddy. But I think I'd just be like, thank you, but go out and check. I think one thing we try and do is get other people that we meet to discover other bands that we like. Mm-hmm. And
but we've learned that off other bands.
Yeah, other bands did that for us.
Panama Kings were the first band that I had seen, even throughout anywhere, other than in American stuff. Panama Kings was the first. Every interview was check out these bands, and
every interview they cut off the guy and be like bands, boom, 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 boom,
yeah.
or just list them. It's class.
Talking about other Northern Irish bands, it's almost like this could be a really good year for a lot of acts.
Yeah.
Who do you guys like?
I always stick by Axes of, or one of my favourite bands from Belfast. I saw them first in Carrick, and they were amazing. They're just so ruthless. It's funny because
So humble about everything they do as well.
the music is so heavy, and they've actually got a little less heavy now. They're kind of the more, I like it. If I could say poppy, yeah, it's great. But yeah, I love Axes of, always will.
You can list there's Rams Pocket Radio doing so well.
Yeah.
They got that Cinema tour and Mojo Fury. We've Mojo. I remember the first time I seen Mojo and I was I got to sneak into the show to get in. And there's bands like Runaway Go.
Uh-huh.
There's bands we met along the way, and I don't want to name ones or forget other ones, you know.
That's what I think.
So we're seeing sort of friends and all this stuff.
There's a lot of bands that we like really enjoy. I'm pretty chill Backfire.
Yeah.
We met them. They're from Gibberish. We met them, and they have when they see them, they have these new songs. They're just like taking things up a full.
I live with the guy, with the singer from
Yes.
Pretty Child Backfire. And he's my go-to guy when I write a song.
Yeah.
And if he's singing it afterwards, like for half an hour, like an hour afterwards, he's like whistling it, and it was a good song.
Do you know the name of that song they have?
I have no idea.
They have this one song they play. And last time I seen them, I was doing like acoustic stuff with them, and they played that. I just remember thinking like that's like
Yeah,
that's it.
I wasn't there, but everyone was like going mad for him.
Yeah, I really excited to hear that. But there's so many. We normally, if we can, we normally tweet about them, or so if people stay.
But as well, like in Belfast, there's a lot of good music, but like because we've got over here, it's like there's bands in Belfast, but there's so many other bands, and we've met.
It's a scary amount of bands.
We've met so many cool people, and like we can say about Belfast, but I want to also say about bands from here. Like we met a band called Beware Wolf.
They're incredible.
Who we're playing with in Huddersfield on this tour. And they're amazing, and Battleships, who Jordan is filling in. He was filling in tonight and tomorrow night as well for guitar, and they're from Liverpool. And so many Animal Calls and Carnivores from Scotland. Like Belfast is such a small place. There's good bands there, but there's so many other bands like around the UK.
Support your local bands. Support your local bands. Yeah. Get down and pay money. Don't try and guess this. Pay money to see them. That's the winner.
After all this, you said that with the album sort of coming out in the future, hopefully, what are you guys going to be up to in the next few months?
We go back, finish recording the album, and then we go to Europe.
I'm gonna chill out for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Gonna have a whole lot of tea.
We have 3 weeks until. Actually, we have a month until we leave for Europe. And we go there for. We have 3 shows, right?
Yeah.
And we will get some more in between. But right now we have 3 shows. One's on the 7th in Amsterdam, and then the other 2 are on the 20th and 21st in Italy.
Big holiday there.
So it would be great if we could afford to live there for 2 weeks, but so we're doing that, and then we come back, and then we'll be in the UK again in May, June time.
What bands bus broke down halfway through their tour?
Faro,
The
Faro and Sowachi, they're both.
They actually don't have that same problem.
Yeah, they did. The Sowachi and Faro were on the same tour, and LaFaro's van broke down, and half an hour after that, the Sowachi van broke down, and then Axes Off were in an accident.
That's what it was.
And so they have to pull out. So hopefully we can go a little bit better.
We've been really lucky.
Yeah, but I don't like you saying that either. So just like I don't want you to jinx
I'm not
it.
worried about it. I don't want to see jinxing. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
We got good drivers.
We'll see. Like come back to us in like a few months, and we'll see if we still have arms.
Yeah. I kind of need both of mine. Really.
What about the summer? Any plans there?
Just playing some festivals. We've got nothing like actually booked.
A lot of them haven't even been booking their bands yet.
Yeah, like we've applied for lots, and we'd love to play over here and do some of the bigger ones, like the Camel Crawl. Like I really want to play that one day, and Sun City, we played that last year. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some festivals. I don't know about actually playing shows. Every band's like don't turn summer because everyone goes away home. Then I think like there's gonna be people in the city still.
Yeah, it's like people go from a city to another city.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would love to have a midsummer tour that was like really nice places, just like nice cities, and because touring in like November and stuff, it's cold.
It's so horrible.
You're trying to lug gear in the rain and not get wet and all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, there's gonna be a lot of kind of behind the scenes stuff going on during the summer because there's so much to organise for an album, and we need to make sure everything's like top quality, really.
Yeah. Super. Well, that's good. Thank you very much for
Thank you
very much.
Of course, like I said, most of them be Boots and Bones. Like now, it's good to check out. They were great tonight. It's class. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Cheers.
Excelente.